In this old Lakota Star Knowledge story called When the Moon Cried, we get the male cycle, which a lot of people don't know about, and we get a female cycle, which of course everybody knows about. Female cycles monthly, and in Western world just associates that with menstruation. But in the Lakota world, there's more to it than just menstruation. It is a sacred time. There's other things going on. Because of the incidents that happened in the story, women receive 3 more stages of development. In the beginning, both men and women had 4 stages of development. But in the story explains a certain incident that happened in the stars, and the result was women gained 3 more stages of development. Things happen inside their body that are something like ceremonies. And they have a certain connection to the moon and the earth. And at the same time, something also happened to the man. Instead of getting 3 more stages of development, he has to do certain things. So for the woman, these things are internal. Okay? For the man, they're external. So in other words, these sacred things that are happening inside the woman, a man, to balance that out, has to do certain things outside of himself. These are ceremonies too. Okay? And the man's connection is to the sun and to the sky, whereas the woman's is to the earth and to the moon. So, these 2 cycles, the male and female cycle, it's saying that neither one is more important than the other, but they work together. They complement one another. But neither one is more important than the other. So this is why we are neither matriarchal or patriarchal. We're neither one of those. We're something different. That's ancient society. Of course, now people say that, we are matriarchal, but that's false. This is absolutely false. Yeah, we're neither one. So because of this incident, this affected our language too. And so from that point on, women started to end their sentences one way, and men ended theirs another way. It's because of this story. However, there are exceptions. Sometimes you have a woman who's born with the mind of a man, and vice versa. Sometimes you have a male who has the mind of a female. They're sacred words for these. These are blessings. These people are really sacred. Today they call them, in the Western world, they're called transgen. But back then, they're accepted. Remember, Lakota Star Knowledge says that reality begins within. So if your mind is female, that's what you are. It doesn't matter what body you have. So that person will dress like a woman. If it's a boy, yeah, she'll dress like a girl. If it's a girl and she's one of these people, she's going to dress like a boy. And they're going to be accepted as such because the people are taught that reality begins within. So this is how that happens. So you see, there's exceptions. Yeah? Now that's just 2 examples of more. There's other exceptions too. There's 7 genders. People think there's only 2. There's actually 7. So because of these exceptions, our language is this way. Our culture is this way. There's more than one way to do certain ceremonies. So yeah, there's going to be exceptions to the rules. This is because we are not dogmatic.